Police in the Netherlands have devised an ingenious new way to stop people protesting against mass migration. When local authorities decided to establish a migrant centre in a village called Loosdrecht, residents erupted in anger, pointing out the site's proximity to schools and other facilities that host children.
My little daughter from 9, she is sitting on a special school next to the place where all those men will get placed.
There's an asylum center being placed there, and they didn't inform the neighborhood enough. So they said it's only going to be men. And that's what sparked up the controversy. That's why everybody got mad.
Apparently, the police's original tactic of just whacking the protesters with batons hasn't deterred them. Demonstrations have been ongoing for weeks, so now a new tactic. Intimidating locals away from showing up to the protest in the first place by threatening to take away their children.
Turn away from her and her husband after he didn't identify himself fast enough. Yeah, it's heavy. It's not fair in one way. You can't threaten children.
And why? Why?
Because he does not get his ID.
Well, this region is currently being called a noodbevel. So everybody here has to identify themselves as soon as they get asked. And if you don't, they're going to go, because it's the 8th day in a row, they're going to take you immediately.
Dutch police have received orders to start threatening mothers that their children will be taken away. I messaged one such mother yesterday, the one in the video below. Her husband was arrested and detained for 2 hours just for being present at a protest. She is terrified and won't be protesting again. The Dutch media is also pushing the narrative that parents who bring their kids to such demonstrations are radicalising their own children into far-right ideology, when in reality the safety of their children is the primary reason for the parents bringing them to the protests in the first place. Now the mayor of Doetinchem, Mark Boomans, is suggesting the military be utilised to deal with the protesters. He calls it a last resort, but God forbid those crying mothers express concern about gangs of random foreign men roaming around their village and being housed close to their kids. Send in the army, because that's definitely going to calm things down. Meanwhile, neighbouring Germany dutifully provides us with yet another example of how it's the biggest lolcow in the Western world when it comes to authoritarian overreach. An 18-year-old kid was downloading a Fortnite video game update to his computer. The kid was getting annoyed at the slow speed at which the 38 gig file was downloading, and while waiting, he took to Twitter to vent his frustration, posting, "Olaf Scholz, you bastard, what is this shit?" Olaf Scholz being the Chancellor of Germany at the time, and the tweet obviously being a joke. The leader of Germany doesn't control an individual user's broadband speed, but despite the tweet being seen by just 500 people, and obviously being a harmless piece of satire, how do you think the German authorities reacted? Naturally, they opened up a criminal investigation into the teenager under a law that could have ended up with him spending 3 years in prison. Only after the kid agreed to delete the post was the criminal investigation dropped, with the teenager posting the threatening letter he'd received, calling it the funniest thing that ever happened to me. But even under their own law, he should have never been targeted anyway, because the kid's egregious tweet had to be likely to significantly complicate the Chancellor's public work to be deemed criminal. Yeah, apparently the German feds think jokingly blaming a politician for slow internet speeds impacts their public work. In good old Deutschland, it really is a low bar. If you value what I do and you want to help support me, please visit pauljosephwatson.locals.com and either pledge a one-time donation or subscribe to join my community, get early access videos, and message me directly. And exclusive live streams coming soon too. Promise. Check out the Locals link down in the description. And don't forget to take a look at the brand new website, modernity.news. That's where you'll find all my content, including exclusive articles. That's modernity.news.